Hello everyone's. I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. So we have Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 4 episode 9. So we got Tierra walking in what she thought was her birthday party, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I didn't appreciate how like the intervention was like all up in Tierra's face. Like Tierra's walking in and was like, "Hi, my name is such and such," and I guess Tierra thought, okay, maybe this is somebody who works there. So she goes trying to step around and was like, "I'm here for your intervention. Your friends think that you have a drinking problem, and I'm here for you." And I'm like, well, why are we all up in Tierra's face? Maybe if she had came into the room more, the lady could have stepped forward, but not been all in her face and like, "Your friends are concerned about you. My name is such and such, such and such. I am your interventions," and maybe it would have went over well. But like the way she was all up in Tierra's face, I was like, I can see why Tierra walked out. Because like the one was like, "Hi, this is your intervention. You have a drinking problem. Your friends are worried about you." I'm like, okay, I'm going to need you to back up. So Tierra's like, you know what? I'm not even going to do this. Y'all, they even brought producer lady. Can't remember her name. Like, they brought producers out to talk to Tierra because she's not feeling Moniece. She's like, "You were not my friend because my friends wouldn't have done this." To producers like, "Look here, Tierra, I'm worried about you. You really need the help you need to get." But Tierra's like, "Okay, I will come in and I will maybe listen, but I do not want Nia there, and I do not want Fizz there because they don't even be talking to me like that. So I don't want them there." She goes into the room and she sits down and she's already like defensive with Moniece, like, "Girl, you can say them tears for somebody else because I'm not believing what you got going on. You are not that heartbroken over me in this alleged drinking problem that I have." But the producer lady was like, "Tierra, there's been times when we've been banging on your door and you're not answering, and I'm wondering, is she passed out drunk somewhere? Is she like, what's going on with her?" Like several times when they tried to get a hold of her, they can't find her. But she was like, "You know, when I'm getting a little depressed or I'm down about things, I tend to drink a little more than what I usually drink." Yeah, she's realizing, she's sounding like she's realizing that she has a problem, but she's not ready to admit that she has a problem. But she's like, "I'm just, I'm depressed sometimes, like, and y'all doing this intervention, that's not making me feel any better about my music." But I'm like, Tierra, if you drinking every day and you like going through bottles and bottles and bottles daily, or however long it takes you to drink a bottle, if you drinking excessively, then maybe you need a problem. The intervention lady was like, "I used to have a problem. I lost everything. I was drinking daily. It was sad, but finally I went to the program." And there's like, "Why don't you come to this program?" Tierra's like, "I'm not trying to do that." It's like, "Can you go for 90 days? She's not trying to do the 90-day program. She's like, "I will maybe possibly do the 30-day program, but I don't see any of my friends coming to visit me." But it's like, "We will come and visit you. We'll talk to you. We'll FaceTime. We'll do all that. But maybe you just need to get this under control." So she's willing to do that. So we have Bridget. Can't remember her last name, but the one that's working with Ray J. Now she lets us know that she didn't, cheated on her boyfriend several times. So now she got to convince, the man that she done cheated on several times that she really loves, of her working with Ray with a song. What is it called? "The Cooch Is So Good." That's not the name of it, but y'all know what he was talking about. I'm like, okay, you want to get your boyfriend, who you always cheating on, that you're going on a song with Ray J talking about "the cooch is so good." But he's looking like, this ain't even your image. You went from auntie to like sex kitten, like, what's going on here? But she's trying to convince him that this is a good thing to do. So later on, when we go to the video shoot, we have her on a bed, spread eagle, with a machine that looks like money is coming out of her cooch. I'm like, who thought this was a good idea, that making it look like money is coming out of her cooch area? What does this have to do with the song? Why are we doing this? And he's looking like, "Girl, what do you have? What is going on here?" Ray J's like, "I'm all about the money. You see all this money I have, but I can't stay around too much longer because I gotta go pick up my, my niece from Brandy. So I'm out. And the boyfriend, James, I believe his name, was like, look here, girl, you ain't even gotta do all that. You ain't gotta be laying spread eagle with a machine that makes it look like money's coming out your cooch. We can do something more classier than that. So we gonna drop all this and we just gonna do something else. So, sorry, y'all know I'll be looking at my notes. Apologize for that. We have Zell. He done got in his mind, I'm mad at Mr. Ray, so I'm going to throw a party next door to where he's having a party at. Not really sure how he knew where Mr. Ray's party was going to be at, but Zell is over there blasting music at the same time that Mr. Ray's having a party. So Mr. Ray and Moniece go next door to go see what that noise is all about. And we have Zell all on the table. They're doing whatever they're doing. They're partying. I'm like, you feel pushed to the side, so you gonna go in jump sides, and now you in, what's her name? Alexis Sky BFFs. Like, really, Zell is getting on my nerve. The next thing you know, they have like a kumbaya moment. Moniece apologizes, Alexis Sky apologizes, Zell apologizes, so now everything's all cool. It's like the main thing is we need to get, Masika and Alexis Sky together to talk. Now, why everyone feels that these two need to talk, why Alexis Sky feels that she and Moniece need to talk is beyond me. What do you need to talk about? She slept with your boyfriend and got pregnant while you were together. You and him are no longer together. She and him are not together. You then moved on. Masika then probably moved on. So what is there to talk about? I'm not really sure. So, where my notes at? Hold on. So, we have A1 speaking with Marcus, and he's telling Marcus how Brooke was at Lyrica's little video music thingy she had, and she was there with Booby. But I'm telling y'all, I didn't want to think this, but it was just like, all I heard was, girl, guess what? Brooke was over there with Booby at Lyrica's party. She sure was, and they was all hugged up. Like, that's where my mind was going when he was telling, and he's like, me and Lyrica, we was surprised they was together. No, you were surprised. You were doing all the questioning. Lyrica's like, she grown. That's what she doing. That ain't got nothing to do with me, but you like, where my boy Marcus at? You here with him? What he got going on? That's what you were giving. So now, Marcus rolls up on Brooke and Booby while they in the studio. And y'all, I'm telling you, I'm getting, their relationship is getting on my nerves. For the full fact is, she is, she said that she is making him jealous because he done lied to her with paralegal girl. But you can't make him jealous and then get mad when he gets jealous and acts jealous and then wants to move on. Well, this is the game you were playing. And then, like, they were talking and fussing. She tells him to leave, like, you ain't got no reason to be hurt and all that stuff because you've been lying to me. And then Boo was like, you don't really need that in your life. And they start kissing. I'm like, you just was going on, you love this man, but you want to make him jealous. But now you're kissing Booby. I'm not really understanding what's going on here. Like I said, these two, their relationship is really getting on my nerves. Because if you love the man, get back with him even though he been lying to you. But if you don't, just let the man go. Go ahead and get with Booby. Expect maybe a tail whipping from Keisha if she even cares. And just move on with your life. That's all I got to say about that. But their little relationship is working on my nerves. Okay, where we at? So, Masika, she has her little song release party. Everybody out here got song releases, but only a few of them are actually putting them out there. But okay, she's up on a little stage, singing about whatever she's singing about, and we have like Lyrica and Alexis Sky and all them roll up in. And I'm like, okay, what are we doing? She's getting mad because she doesn't want to film with Alexis Sky. She doesn't want to make anybody else famous. I want to know who else has she made famous to make that statement. Like, who did you make famous? Who else was you making famous out here, Masika? The choir of minds want to know. So, after she refuses to, talk to Alexis Sky or make her famous. I'm like, girl, do you realize that she's been filming without you this whole entire time? They actually became friends with your friends. Probably just to make you mad. But then next thing you know, we have Zell. And he is like, okay, I guess if these two not going to fight, I'm going to go ahead and fight. And he like bum rushes Mr. Ray and almost takes out Lyrica and Moniece in the process. And Moniece feels like, I've been trying oh so hard this whole year to stay out of drama. And yet again, I find myself tailed up and just all out. Because Zell decides to bum rush somebody. It's like they was a bowling pin and like he was just knocked him out, because it was like, I ain't had time to get out of the way, because while security was focused on Alexis Sky and Masika, Zell was focused on Ray. See, he pulled a Jessica dime. We got people focused over here and not worrying about what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and give me a quick one now. But he wasn't fast enough because, Masika and Lyric was in the way. Had they not been in the way, he may have gotten to Mr. Ray. So we have Alexis Sky outside like, she doesn't even want to talk to me. Again, why do we need to talk to Masika? Can somebody explain this to me? Just want to know. So, basically, that's what happened. I'm tired of Alexis Sky wanting to meet up with Moniece. You could be on here getting your own thing done, but you're focusing on Masika. I'm tired of Brooke, Valentine, Marcus, and Booby's love triangle. Either you're going to be with Marcus or you're not. You're going to be with Booby or not. Just go ahead and do that. So, that was the gist that went on. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like I always want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. Go ahead and like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.